All right, exporting another video. It's been a long morning, guys. Guess you guys don't know who I am. I'm David Hoffmann from Davidsbeenhere, and today here on Ask David, I'm gonna go here to my YouTube community tab and see what people are asking me. So basically, I put it out there. I'm putting it out there every single day. You know, ask me questions, ask me whatever you want. I can answer your questions about travel, life, etc. Here I'm going on community tab. I'm seeing everything people are saying. So when will you come back to India? Well, I'll be back to India when they reopen. It looks like 2021 is done. No India this year. 2022. Hopefully I'll go somewhere. How many Indian recipes have you tried yet? I've tried way too many dishes. I've probably tried a few hundred dishes so far, Indian food. Just curious to know, what are your wristwatches? Well, the wristwatch I'm wearing right now is an Apple watch, right? With a unique band. It's the 44. It's the biggest one. It's a bad boy. I love it. I love it. It's the best way for working out purposes. This is what I love using. Obviously, it's how I track everything, my heart rate, calories, etc. Let me see, top 3 packing tips you would do local currency when abroad. How do you know how much to exchange? Well, in terms of exchanging, what I do is I travel obviously with it just like maybe $100 or something, just something to have some type of efectivo or cash on me. And when I arrive, right away I just go straight to ATM and I pull out like $500. I usually have a 2-week trip. I pull out $500. I know I'm gonna use it. I always have a budget for my guides, for tipping, for food, for tipping restaurants, etc. So I always pull out 500. The best exchange rate will always be the ATM. They exchange like basically $1 million. That's the exchange, right? So you get the best exchange, and I pull out 500. I pull out basically the max of what I'm allowed to pull out at an ATM, because you're getting hit with a fee, and you don't want to hit a fee many times. So you pull out 200 and 200 later and 200 again. Pull out 500, and if I have to pull out again, I pull out again. Okay. Why is your reaction stay same for every food you gave? Doesn't. It's always different reactions. When will we be getting a Bangladesh series in the future? Yes, for sure. Bangladesh and Nepal are actually, before going back to India, I want to do those two. That's like my goal, but they're both still closed. They're not really closed. You can go, but then you have to be quarantined for 10 days, and I can't travel anywhere that I have to quarantine. I'm on a mission, 14 days max, 12 days on the ground. Cannot quarantine for a single second. I would love to see you in Jamaica. Yeah, man, me too. I want to go back to Jamaica, jerk chicken. What do you do to stay in shape since you always eat so much food? Well, it's very easy. I've answered this before. I do intermittent fasting when I'm here in Miami, and then I run in the mornings. I try to do a 30-minute run, mixing it like walk for 5 minutes, run for 10, walk for 5, run for 5, like that. Just mixing it up. Getting my heart rate up and just always burning as much as possible. Yes, Jamaica. I need to go. Sorry, I don't even know what happened here, but a lot of people are asking about Jamaica. Eat pizza the entire week or dry salad? Would I rather eat pizza the entire week or dry salad? It's funny because I actually eat salad every day for lunch. I go to Whole Foods and I just get myself, it's usually I get like sushi from Sushi Maki, or I get a salad. Salad's like $4.99. It's like an Asian chopped salad with just a lot of cabbage, and then I throw in some chicken or meat. It really depends on what I have at home as like leftovers. Throw it in, make myself a nice salad. That's how I break my fast every day around 12:30. Okay, what really amazes me about Brazil makes this country so different? Okay, so what amazed me about Brazil? Brazil is just so unique. Brazil is so different. It's a massive country. I only did the South. I did the 5 capitals of the South: Sao Paulo, Curitiba, Florianopolis, Porto Alegre, and Rio de Janeiro. I did those 5 cities, and it's very different Brazil, that area, compared to the north or central or all the way east, northeast. It's very, very different. Obviously way more a European influence in the South. The food's absolutely incredible, delicious food. Favorite, probably fogo de chao. Just I love having that meat like that. It's just so good. The ribs, the costelos. All right, how do you manage your body fitness? I already answered that. How do you strategize global travel, way of life, Indian currency? I have no idea what the question is, but how do I strategize where I travel to? That's the way I do it now is that I've been to 83 countries. I have the list of the other 13 left, and then I look to see where I can travel to. Obviously, in COVID times, a little different, and I just see where strategy-wise, what's going to get the most viewership, where do I want to go, and then always mixing it up. Like if I went to Europe, now I'm going to Asia, next time I'll go to Africa, maybe go back to Europe. I'm always mixing it up. I want to really diversify, and I'm going everywhere. I'm going everywhere. That's my goal, everywhere in my lifetime. I have no idea this question. It says like world-class food, including your top 50 list. Well, if I have a 50 list, I gotta make that someday. I can't do that right now off the top of my head. What keeps me motivated all the time? Well, the difference between myself and I guess a lot of people who do what I do is that I have kids. Having kids really changes the way you see the world. You're fighting for them every day, you know. So I'm fighting for my kids every day. I'm making a future for them, and you know, I want to be the biggest traveler on the planet, and that's what motivates me when I wake up. You know, I want to be the biggest traveler. I can't travel every day, but I'm gonna be the biggest, most well-known traveler on the planet by the time I die. That's my goal. You think barbers in America need training from barbers in India? No, I don't think they need training. I think they have to incorporate, and then they have to incorporate the massage. You incorporate the massage and everything will be way better. How do you stay healthy and street food eat all day? Well, I mean, when I'm eating street food all day, I try to be moving all day, you know, try to burn all those extra fat calories, especially the oily street foods, you know, those are the hardest. But yeah, and another secret, Pepto-Bismol before breakfast, before breakfast, before lunch, take Pepto-Bismol. That's the best thing ever. So becoming a food traveler. I've been 25 years, let me see, sorry, I'm reading really fast. So I never worked as a cook. I've just been eating. I love eating. I eat 3 times a day, used to eat 3 times a day. No matter what, on trips I do that, but I just love food. So, and once I realized that people wanted to see more food in my content, I started focusing more on it. And a lot of countries, I'll tell you, a lot of countries, it's all about food, and they don't have that much more. So it's definitely a game changer, right? So how do you make money for travel? Do you also work? Well, this is my work. I create videos on YouTube. I create articles. There's so much to my business, but the main thing is to create content that is informative, educational, and people will watch. So what is your daily routine? How do you make balance between family and your interest? Well, when I'm home, the way it works is that my kids wake up really early. I have 2 kids. They wake up really early, 6:15 roughly. You know, morning is like, you know, kids, getting them ready for school, breakfast, you know, taking them to school, drop off. I'm usually here around 9 a.m. once everybody's at school. I'm usually at the office at 9 a.m. and then I jump on a video. So I have an editor in Canada. I'll jump on a video. I basically just watch it, make my corrections, export, and while I'm doing that, exporting, then I'm talking to you guys. This is sort of my new routine. And then I'm gonna work on like 50 other things. I answer emails like crazy. I get like, I don't even know, 1,000 emails a day. It's nuts. You know, sponsors, advertising, etc. It really depends on what it is. And then usually about noon I go home. Noon, 1 o'clock I go home. I have lunch with my wife and my youngest daughter. And then I come back to the office and work for a few more hours, and then I go home. And I usually am home by 4 or 5. And then I take my kids out for about 2 to 3 hours, park, etc. Just, you know, always finding the best way to give them as much time as possible. You know, when I'm gone on trips, I'm really gone. When I'm home, I need to be in their life. You know, my main thing is that I'm all about family. It's why I wanted to have kids. My parents raised me that way. You know, I have 2 siblings, a sister and a brother. They all have kids, and we all are, you know, a big family, and we want to always, you know, work is not first. Kids, my family's first, then comes the work, and I always try to give my kids the most I can, you know, and that's the way I sort of balance my life. And then, you know, obviously there's days of shoot days, you know, filming days, travel days. That's a little different, right? Fun the Indian music. To be honest, I don't know any of it. What's your packing technique? Do you prepare long haul, short haul? Yeah, so because my trips usually are 2 weeks, I do travel with a big luggage. I have a uniform. I have like the Davidsbeenhere shirts, and that's it. And then I have like 3 pairs of pants, like cargo pants like this, right? So cargo pants. So I do this because I have, you know, space for like 2 batteries here. I carry this, you know, little pouch. That's more batteries, all my batteries here. And then wallet, keys, phone. And that's basically, so I have 3 or 4 pairs of like this. I have, you know, 2 pairs of shoes on trips, 1 on, 1 in the luggage. and then I have a carry-on, which is right here, literally. So that carry-on is where I have all my gear, my drone, chargers, everything is in there. An extra pair of clothes, extra pair of underwear, an extra pair of socks, etc. Always in the carry-on. And then I have my backpack, which usually has my laptop, a book, which I write my notes in. That's sort of how I do it, right? Which dish do you like the most from Pakistan? Beef nahari, chicken karai, or kebabs? Beef nahari. Okay, so let me see. Come back to Ghana, please. One day I'll go to the Volta region. David Hoffmann and Real for Fun. Thank you so much. Brazil, obrigado. Or unforgettable food memories. India, opinion. I mean, my favorite food memory in India, oh man, I don't know. Maybe the first time I tried pani puri in Bandra, Mumbai. That's probably my favorite, just because it's the one that's changed me the most. It's like it's always in my life. Pani puri every day. Golgappa. You see. Why are you abroad and missed the pandemic? Instead of you should be home with family. Money or passion is not more important than family. Well, Julius, I'll tell you this much. When you have to fight for your family, you have to put food on the table, you have to pay for this, and this is your job, you gotta do whatever it takes. I already had COVID. I've had the vaccine. I am not worried anymore. I have no fear for the COVID. I just don't. Personally, I don't. I protect myself, wear a mask. If I don't have to wear a mask, I don't wear a mask. Next country I'm going to, Georgia, you can only get in with vaccination card, so that means no mask because everybody in the country has been vaccinated, or whoever's traveling into the country has been vaccinated, okay? And that's what I have to do. You know, I gotta fight for my life, and I'm not gonna just let everything fall apart because of a pandemic that already happened for 6 months. What's your background? Did your family come from another country? Yes, so my parents, my father's family is from Hungary. They escaped the war. They went to Venezuela. That's where my father was born. His brother was born in Hungary. Same thing with my mom. Her family's from Italy. So her two oldest brothers were born in Italy. Then they immigrated to Venezuela. That's where her and her other brother were born. And then my parents both immigrated to Miami, like in the early 80s when they went to college. And that's where my family, you know, that's where we're all born, right here, Miami, Florida. First generation American. You know, Venezuela, I mean, we don't really have any ties to Venezuela at all. I mean, besides my parents were born there, everybody left. And it's more Italy and Hungary is where I really, you know, I feel passion for it. And obviously, Venezuela siempre con mi patria, mis amigos en Venezuela siempre pensando en ustedes. Pero sí, Venezuela no es como el lugar para, it's not my homeland. Italy and Hungary are my homeland. Will I come back to Meghalaya? Maybe. We'll see. What else? Next trip to Northeast. Northeast would be Manipur, Nagaland, for sure. So many Indian comments. Let me see. What is your opinion about India? Love India. Have you gone to Hate Mondays Tavern? Never been. Okay. What is that? Good day. My head is so shiny. Yeah, my head is shiny because I shave every day. Yeah, I don't even know. Some of these questions are so wild. You don't shape your head. Thanks, man. Crazy. Favorite soccer player? Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Favorite. What's your favorite dish of all time? Favorite dish of all time? Man, I'll have to go super simple and humble on this. Oatmeal with peanut butter. Super simple, affordable. I can live off it. This question is, are you straight? Well, I'm married. I have 2 kids. I am 100% straight. What phone model do you have? iPhone 12. And there we go. Now we're going to jump on really fast. IG Live. Let's do it. All right, here we go. IG Live. What's up, guys? Anybody have any questions about life in general? La 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 la. What up, guys? What up? What up? Anybody here? Anybody here? Pang para pang pang. Kachapa. Mi pana. ¿Dónde están? Hey, yo, Diana, how are you? What's up, guys? How you guys doing? How we doing? How we doing? Let's go, let's go. France. Bonjour. Bonjour. Boom, dum, 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 dum. Da, na, 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 na. UK. What up, UK? UK in the house. Will we ever live without masks? What does that mean, dude? Yeah, here in America, we have no mask. Done with the mask. Diana, my friend right there, Diana Lviv. Follow her. Bonjour. What's up, guys? What's up? Who wants to get on the FaceTime here? Yes, my man from Kerala. Hey, my man. How you doing? How you doing? Seychelles.
Yeah, fine, very fine. I'm eating.
You're eating. Oh man, what do you have?
Yes.
You have fish fry. What do you have?
Yes, the fish.
Just a fish.
The special fish, small fish.
Ah!
Oh.
Why are you taking my food? My man, everything good?
Everything fine.
Yeah, everything good in Kerala, right?
Yeah. Everything fine.
Very good, very good. Here we are, COVID free, no mask, nothing, done.
Like that. Here, mask. We will just get, but the one thing are closed. But okay, you're all fine.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I know. I wanted to go to India this year. I don't think it's happening this year. Next year.
Okay.
Okay.
When the COVID finish, anytime will come.
I go to the hotel with my family. I go on the beach. I do nothing.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome, man. Well, say hi to the family for me, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Love you, man. Love you.
Bye.
Hey, our video's almost at 1 million. Almost at 1 million. The fish video.
Okay.
Okay. Love you, bro. That's my boys. Seashell Resort near Kannur. Up there. Up in Kerala. Roshan. Too funny. Alright. Singapore. What up? Singapore. Love Singapore. Hawker Centers. The best. Any questions, by the way? Any questions? You know, I have this new channel. I'm filming. I do these lives to incorporate it into the channel. So, yes, Seychelles, the best. So if anybody wants to go live, let's do it. Yes, my man. I'm doing it with my boy Nico. Yo.
What's going on, brother?
What's up, dude? How you doing?
Oh, I'm blessed, man.
God.
Life's good over here, brother.
Life's good, dude. We're alive. We're going, right? We're working.
Yes, sir.
How's everything up in?
Are-
Tell me.
Everything's good for me. Are you releasing some information about your travels and stuff?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm doing these lives, you know, almost every day. I want to just like communicate with my audience more. I feel like I never do, you know, because I'm just like grinding, putting out content,
Yeah.
but I'm not talking to anybody. And I feel like I need to talk to more people.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm on the computer. I'm working, man. I'm writing a book right now. Actually, I'm finishing up, so it's my second book. I'm trying to get it. It feels like, man, I don't have time for this, but I only have time for this, so it gets so hectic, man.
I know, dude. I know. It's crazy. So you're writing a book. What book you writing? What is it about? Life?
It's about life. It's about I don't want to say the title of the book yet because I don't want somebody to steal it.
For
but,
sure.
It's about like self-empowerment and how to pretty much stuff we go through mentally when we're in different countries, learning from those experiences of traveling and everything. Is where this book comes from for me, and just being high energy and things like that, and how your perspective can change your entire life. So definitely something like that. And I'm trying to get it all published and edited and all those last ebook and audiobook stuff done. So I'll be trying to release it next month, actually.
Wow.
I need to send you a copy.
Okay, awesome.
When it's done, I need to send you a copy.
It's an ebook though, right? Like you are you? Yeah.
It'll be an ebook, audiobook. I'm trying to make sure all of that stuff works out.
Okay, awesome, dude. Yeah, it's funny.
It'll also be paperback too, so I'll like get some, I'll sign it, and I'll send you one.
Perfect, dude. Perfect. And when you go to the Ukraine, dude? When you going to Ukraine?
I'm hoping to go to Ukraine in September. Hopefully. I'm getting questions on my page. People are saying, "Who is this?" Yo, this guy is Davidsbeenhere on YouTube. Make sure you follow him right now. Check out all his stuff. He went to Kerala. He was there in the. Hey, what all districts did you go to? What cities were you in?
Oh, dude, I went from Trivandrum. I went to Alappuzha, Thekeri, Munnar, Kochi. What else? Dude, Kannur, Calicut. I went all the way to Kasaragod, all the way to the north.
Oh,
north.
so you went all the way up.
All the way, dude. It's a big
Tell them
state.
some of the people you were with. They know all those vloggers that you were with. what's the guy's name you were with?
Evan. Food and Travel TV. Evan.
Everybody that's watching this live or from Kerala should know exactly who that is. So
dude.
We got some I Know Davids. Follow him right now, y'all.
Thanks. And follow Nico right here. Follow him. Just click up to the top. Evan he's actually the biggest vlogger that speaks mainly in Malayalam. He's like number one because he's speaking only in the language, right? So it's a little different. But yeah, man, he's awesome. Dude, we have to meet up, dude. I want to go to Tenaki.
I was just about to say, when are we gonna go meet up in Kerala, bro?
In Kerala, dude, I don't know, man. They're closed for a long time, like praying for India, but it's tough. It's tough. I don't see them opening to tourism this year, like it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Is there any plans for you to once it's I don't know what the right word is, once they release all of the borders and everything's open, do you want to let it settle? Or are you okay with being that pioneer? Because that's what we do.
Yeah.
But again, it's also scary. So it's one of those things you're like,
yeah, I know.
Am I the pioneer that goes when the country just opens up and hope for the best, or do you wait for it to figure itself out?
Yeah, it's funny because I've been getting heat since I started traveling back in August. I went to Albania, I went to Kosovo, and I got so much heat. Even Brazil, I got so much heat for it, and it's like, dude, I gotta provide, and this is how I provide for my family. So, I'm not too worried about people, hating on me. I to be honest, I was trying to go to Nepal and Bangladesh before I go back to India, so I can, see those countries do a little more expanding in terms of audience. Because obviously if you just jump into India, you only are India. But yeah, there's a few different states I want to do in India. I want to do Odisha. Himachal Pradesh. I want to go up into the mountains. I've done a few mountain areas there, but that just looks incredible, and the food's very, very different, So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I have no plans for 2022. I just sort of had this year sort of planned out right now. So like I told you, I'm going to Georgia. I'm going to Kyrgyzstan, and then Egypt. I mean, these are all the countries that are basically open and open, almost COVID free. And it's not there's no quarantine. See, Bangladesh and Nepal, you have to quarantine for 10 days right now.
That's the big winner, man. If you can find countries, because I was even Googling last night, I'm like, countries I can travel to with U.S. passport, and everything is even though you might get there and you're all good, you have to quarantine for 10 days or 14 days, and I'm like, What am I going to go? I got stuck in India for 2 months, so I don't want to go get stuck in another country for 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying, or longer.
Well, that's always the risk. That's always the risk also returning. All these trips, I have to get a COVID test the second to last day. And if it's positive, dude, that government knows. Some countries, they'll be very strict. Some countries, they're just keep yourself in your place, Right. But yeah, dude, you never want to get stuck. And so, yeah, I mean, this is hard. It's hard to navigate. It's always a little bit of an issue. Just like this next trip I have, just figuring out the last 2 days about getting that COVID test and coming out negative again. I think I'm fine because I've vaccinated. I've had COVID, so I think I'm good always. But you never know, all right?
Yeah, that's true. You never know. Have you been to Dubai?
I've been to Dubai. I just haven't been. I went there in 2006. I was a kid. I was a kid.
If you go to Dubai, you let me know.
Okay.
And I will try to get you connected with a company that sponsored all of my desert safari. Went to the Abu Dhabi Mosque, the huge Grand Zayed Mosque, the $1 billion one, or however expensive it is. And they actually sponsored every little event that I did. So all I did was put in a video, and those things could cost up to $500 to $1,000. And so, I was able to link up with a company out there, a tourism company, and because I knew somebody that I met in the literal streets, bro, and they knew somebody that knew somebody, and I wouldn't mind with your following and everything, man. I don't care at all. If they're still in that business, because I don't know what happened during COVID. If they're still in that business, I would definitely tell them hey, you guys need this guy to help promote your company, and it was super cool just to be able to experience all that stuff and, you know, do it in return for what we do for a living. You know,
exactly.
it always makes it a little more fun when we don't have to keep spending and spending and spending, but we're still showing everybody in the world what we're doing.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's funny, dude, because in the beginning it was like try to get it all free, then try to get paid, and then now it's like, to be honest, now I travel. Most of it I paid. I just get it done because I make the money, but I just want to do my thing. Well, obviously, working with companies always everywhere, but I just got to do my thing because I've had so many opportunities where it's like press trips with like 10 people, and I've done like, dude, I did a press trip before, and it's like, it's a heartache, especially trying to do and be organic and not have people in your way and, you know, navigating everything, you know. But yeah, dude, for sure, we'll talk about it. And I got you for Turkish Airlines. Well, let me talk to them really fast.
I ain't worried about that, brother.
No, I know, dude. The airlines are the hardest, bro. They're the worst, man.
Tell me about I had an amazing experience in Tampa at Curry Leaves.
Okay, awesome.
Tell me about your experience. I walk in, you're on the video. I'm like, this is crazy. It was Kerala style food, but they have every different type of Indian food. So that's what I loved about it, is that I was looking for the South Indian food, but they actually had Indo-Chinese. I mean, you name it. Curry Leaves had every single food that I wanted. I was like, and the owner, Sajid, he was just so awesome, just full of life. Tell me about your experience there, because I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, my experience, it was funny because my boy Volpe, he's the one that set up the whole day. I went there to do like a eating Indian food for 24 hours. And he's like, this is the last one, but it's the best one. And I'm like, dude, but it's the last one. We're going to be so full. And we got there, we were like popping already, you know, like the whole day eating. And, you know, fortunately, and unfortunately, they give you so many dishes. Like, they gave us, I think, 15 dishes. But, man, just having the curry leaves in every dish and that fucking curry, I mean, it's amazing. Coconut leaves. Coconut milk.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Yeah, I love that place, man.
That's the best Indian restaurant in Tampa, for sure. Curry leaves, guys. Curry leaves. You have to go there.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely check it. Like here in Chattanooga, there's a couple restaurants, and I'm not gonna say any names because I've been to a couple, and it's like, nah. And there's a couple I still haven't tried, so I can't speak on those either. Okay. But it's like, dang, I wish Curry Leaves was here in Chattanooga, man. Like, I actually remember like when I was out in Kerala and I was eating, and it was just like you can. I'm talking about food here and trying to make it sound like crazy, but it really was like the flavors and the taste and everything was just mind-blowing to me. Yeah. And then when I went to eat there, it was the first time I interacted with people from over there in America in a big group. So they were all speaking English to me without like the Indian American accent. And I was like, man, this is so crazy. And I told all of them, like, this is wild. And I tasted the food, and right away my mind went, like, back to when I was stuck there for COVID. And my mind was just like, woof, because I hadn't been, I mean, it's been, what, a year and a half now since I've been there, or a year. Yeah. I got back in May last year it was called, like, the repatriation flights through the government. And that's how I got back. And so 1 year ago, literally, is the last time I tasted the food over there. So when I went to Tampa, it was just like...
I know. Dude, you know, it's weird, man. Recently, because of COVID, most of the Indian restaurants in my neighborhood are all gone. It's like, oh man, I can't find any good Indian food. I mean, I have to drive for it, you know. So,
right, yeah.
It's a little out of the way, but dude, yeah, man, we're gonna link up soon. All right.
Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate you letting me join you.
No, bro, no.
Traveling. Keep doing awesome, man. I love watching your videos. Keep posting.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you so much. If you're one of my followers here, go follow Davidsbeenhere right now on Instagram and on YouTube. Dude's freaking awesome.
Thank you, dude. This is my sorry, I'm getting a text here. My Tenaki bro. Tenaki. Sorry, dude. I grew up with Young Buck, bro. Young Buck.
Hey, that's all good, baby.
Awesome, dude.
Take it easy, bro.
Hey, you too. Thanks, bro. Thank you. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk soon, bro. Dale. All right, my friends. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, answering a billion questions and then jumping on IG Live. My boy Nico, back to life. Please follow him right there in the description below. I love you guys. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. If you guys love the video, please give me a thumbs up. Comment below. Subscribe to my channel for more awesome travel content. And I'll see you in the next one. Let's go. Back to life. Back to reality.